Look at her face. All right, let's get into these videos, see what they're talking about.
28-year-old mother of 9 who bragged about spending thousands of dollars a month on her EBT card just had her benefits terminated. This means taxpayers are off the hook, as this woman will no longer have her 12 kids, she's pregnant with triplets, 100% supported by taxpayer-funded food stamps.
12 kids? What are we talking about?
That's because President Donald Trump is putting an end to abuse and fraud in federal assistance programs. Trump says he is saving taxpayers from paying for endless dependency and is bringing accountability to the programs. The woman gained popularity online by posting videos of herself shopping at Sam's and Costco, flaunting massive grocery hauls paid for with food stamps. However, the Trump administration is ramping up audits and eligibility checks and putting an end to these types of situations.
You guys, these people posting these videos flaunting what they're doing, apparently they're watching that. You better watch out. They might get you next.
Trump has cut my food stamps down from $2,800 down to $350. Okay, my previous video of me trying to expose all this corruption going on in the Trump administration. I got nothing but a bunch of hate for it.
I think he got hate because I saw him in a previous video. This guy I like him, but he said something about he just doesn't want to work. He can work, but he doesn't want to, and that's probably why he got a lot of hate.
Everybody telling me go get a job, go do this. You know, I'm lazy, I'm useless. But at the end of the day, none of you guys know my situation. Okay,
This is true.
Most of you guys have never been probably lower class or ever been poor or ever been through any kind of rough situations. Okay, and most of you probably don't got 5 kids, and I've got one on the way. That's the issue. And if I need some help from the government, then what's the issue of me getting some fucking help?
You already know what the comments are going to say to this. Why do you have 5 kids and another one on the way if you can't afford it?
I mean, that's the big thing here is like everybody's always talking about, oh yeah, we need to help the lower class, but now that I'm getting help, and then it really all gets taken away. Now everybody's got a problem with it, and it literally makes absolutely no sense. Makes no fucking sense, man.
Why are they taking them, I wonder? Hey, if you're this far in the video, shoot me a like and a subscribe. I'm also going to have a link up top if you want a playlist for more of these videos. All right, let's get back into it.
And I seriously, I mean, I'm not even sure what I was trying to get out of that last video, other than just trying to expose all this corruption going on.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe he's not meeting the standards. Maybe he's not doing the 20 hours a week of work or volunteering. What do you think?
September 10th, Tennessee September 1st, and
yeah, my balance disappeared on my EBT card. I am at the register. Did this happen to anybody else? I just looked at the transactions. It says that something was deposited, but it's gone. This happened to anybody else, or are we the only ones, or are we tripping?
Oh, that must feel like a shock, embarrassment too. And look at all that food. They're ready to eat, and now they can't buy it. That ever happened? What do you think? How would you feel like if that happened to you?
Oh, and to the 1,000 and some people that unfollowed me this year, don't come back now. They done started cutting people on EBT, aka food stamps already. Remember how we thought it was a game and we thought it was well, I didn't. Remember how y'all thought it was a game and y'all thought it was a joke? Actually, it has already begun. It has begun. So when I was telling y'all to go ahead and start your garden, start your food forest, start your farms and all that using the EBT, y'all didn't want to listen to me.
Where are they going to start these gardens at, man? Most of these people live in an apartment with no yard. But hey, good advice if you got a house. But if you got a house, are you on food stamps? I don't know, man.
So to them 1,000 and some people that unfollowed me, I wish I knew who you were so I could block you. Because now you're going to really wish you stayed on my page. But I got some big news for everybody else that has been so supportive. I got some big news for y'all today.
I'm curious, what's the big news? Yeah, no big news. Good for you.
I just went to check the mail, and I received a letter from the food stamps office. It says, after multiple videos were sent into our office, we had to conduct an investigation. And during our investigation, we did come across a few discrepancies in your application. This is It says, therefore, over the last 6 months, you received benefits that did not belong to you and needs to be paid back. You know how much I have to pay back? Do you want to know how much food stamps I have to pay
I
back?
think it's what, 27,000.
I have to pay back
I think it's
$27,000.
And don't feel bad for this girl. She she drives a Mercedes and she wears Louis V and all that stuff. And on top of that, in another video she says that she'd rather have food stamps than keep her boyfriend or marry him.
This just got real.
So I don't want to fucking hear it. When FEMA is cut and you get no help, when the storms hit, I don't want to fucking hear it. When your food stamps get cut, I don't want to fucking hear it.
No sympathy.
See, something about me is I work 3 jobs and I have a chronic illness. In fact, right now I'm in such a bad flare that if you guys know I have lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, every bone in my body feels like it's snapping in half. Every muscle is hurting and I'm having electroshocks that go through my muscles where I'm like jolting because the electric shocks are going through my muscles. It hurts so bad that I can hardly breathe. And I just worked a 7-hour shift at the donut shop and sold donuts all day since 5 a.m. I'm exhausted, okay? But I will continue to work 3 jobs and I will do what I have to do so that women and mothers and children and people who are disabled and those who are in need can continue to receive food stamps. Because listen, I am not the one that's like, I'm working 3 jobs, why don't you go get it? No. I was on food stamps. My kids and I were on food stamps, and that is such a valuable resource. And I hate seeing the discourse on it that, like, maybe you should hurry up and get a job. Oh, yeah, they're going to cut off your ability to buy sugar. Now you're going to have to get a real job. Like, guys, I will work 7 jobs so that a mom who is in my position that I was in 7 years ago can receive food stamps and be able to buy her kid a candy at the store. Like, that used to be such a big deal to my kids. I would buy them like a candy as a special treat at the store with our food stamps. They thought it was so cool. When we were broke during Christmas and I needed to make memories, I would go buy the gingerbread house kids and we could buy those with food stamps. And
This girl is a soldier, okay? Look at that. She'd rather work 3 jobs with major critical illnesses so other people can have benefits. I like that. What do you think about her?
What? There is now a time limit on how long you can receive welfare benefits. So somebody like me, a single mom of 6 kids, who has struggled my whole life.
Every time with the 6 kids, they all, like every time, 5, 6 kids.
I've been on welfare benefits for over 13 years. Food stamps, cash assistance, Section 8, disability checks, getting my utilities paid for, you name it, I'm on it.
You name it,
okay?
I got
Almost
it.
$10,000 a month in welfare benefits that I receive.
10,000.
Well, now, because there's a time limit, they are giving me 90 days.
Is she just joking here? She's talking about she gets 10,000 a month in total benefits.
90 days. What the hell am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to pay my rent? How am I supposed to buy groceries? How am I supposed to do anything?
How do you think she's gonna buy groceries and pay her bills? What solution is there? I don't know. You tell me.
What I'm not understanding is why are some of you rejoicing about people losing their ABT and SNAP benefits? Like, what is that going to do? It's not going to do anything for you. It's not going to get you extra eggs, extra bacon, extra milk. It's not going to do anything for you. So why are you so bothered by what someone decides to do with their stamps? Oh, all they want to do is not work. Not everybody who receives government assistance is lazy and doesn't want to work. Like, y'all haven't messed up. You're not going to receive any extra money on your check. You're not going to get anything by somebody possibly losing the way they provide and feed their family.
I mean, yeah, listen, that's true. I don't think anyone has any problem with people receiving benefits that need it. I don't think anybody has a problem with that. I haven't seen that in any of these comments on any of these videos. They have a problem with people that are abusing it, obviously. And yeah, you don't know their situation and all that. But when they're making videos talking about they're not going to work, they don't want to work, they can work, but they rather have free benefits, I think that's where people have a problem.
Now, the only reason why I know this information, As y'all know, they stole my food stamps, right? Now, mind you, only got a little $137 that they gave me, and they took that shit. They took 135 of it.
Oh, left over $2.
Here in Brooklyn. Okay, so y'all know I had to run down on them. I will tell y'all this. Of course, they're gonna act like they don't know what I'm talking about. When y'all go in these Arab stores, if they do not have a Chase EBT machine or a Clover, which is the government's EBT machine, do not use it.
Yeah, hey, that's good advice. And I think the people have cards with a chip on them. Those are supposed to be more secure, but they have readers on some of these machines that are actually stealing people's food stamps, the lowest of the low.
So the people who are getting kicked off of EBT or severely cut, but there are no jobs, but the government's like, if you want to eat, you have to have a job. What's the workaround? How is that going to work?
That's what I was talking about too. So yeah, this is the thing that I'm like, I'm foreseeing this, right? They want all these people to have these jobs. We're talking about millions of people. They have to have 20 hours a week part-time, okay? And there's not a ton of job openings as it is. A lot of these people do want a job and they're just in a hard spot, okay? And some of them just don't want to work, sure. But what are they going to do when they have this influx, which we're already seeing, of applicants for jobs? You know, you got this many applicants for this many jobs, okay? So then these people won't get a job because they can't. And then they're not going to qualify for their food stamps because they didn't get a job. What are they going to do? Are they going to drop them from the food stamps? And then they can jump back on the option of volunteering because you can volunteer. Are there even that many volunteering positions to cover all of these people? I'm curious to see what's going to happen. What do you think is going to happen here in the next month or two? Because it's going to affect a lot of people that actually need help as well. Anyhow, show me a like, show me a sub. Check out the end screen if you want more videos.